Hello there. This is MJ Worthy of Be Worthy Lifestyle. And today I want to put a little emphasis on words and the energetic equivalent of what those words mean. And just a little tweak in how we say things can really make a big difference in our field. And so, have you ever noticed that one sentence or one statement can change the way you see your entire day, or you can see a circumstance, or you can see a problem, or a resolution? The words that you use can really design the emotion and the frequency for the moment, what you're feeling at that time. So think about the difference between saying, why does this always happen to me, as opposed to why and what can I learn from what is happening and what opportunity might be here. You're adding a little extra to the sentence, but you're also offering a a fix to what you may not understand as a a solution may be coming, but when you just cut it off with why is this happening to me, and you don't add, but what if there is a experience or an opportunity that I'm able to gain here, what would that look like? So, and I'm not suggesting that you can say a perfect sentence and magically everything works out, all the problems disappear, because life doesn't work that way. But I've learned that when I repeatedly say things to myself and they matter, my words can either keep me focused on what's happening to me, or I can become curious about what I can do with what's happening. So, for example, let me, I had an example where there was a conflict happening in front of me. Somebody said something over here, this person responded to it, and it became a, I don't want to say heated, but you could feel the energy shift in the room. And usually, there's an instigator that's like, oh, well, what are you doing over there? Or how come you do there? You're always saying something. But this particular day, it was the end of the day. We were all ready to get out of here where we were at, and it stayed quiet. And as I'm watching these two, and they're teammates, they have to work together. And I'm watching them not not getting together in their communication. And one went away, left, and came back. And I had really wanted to place loving, energetic energy on that space, because they needed to work together. And it just feels better when we're all on the same page. And that person came back and they offered this kind gesture, but took accountability for confronting this person in the first place. And here's the key point that really worked with the words, is that the receiver of the message accepted this gesture. And immediately I saw their energy levels heighten to, they were laughing together, they were making light of the situation. And that moment was so magical. And I wanted to really put something out this week just about how we say our words and catch ourselves before we let things get out of hand. So, when you run into one of those situations where it gets a little heated, and you pause, and if you're an outsider looking in, you're just giving good energy to that area, but you're allowing them to make space for each other. And it's so cool to watch magic happen, right? So then you start saying, what if I got into the mindset of where your words don't control your circumstances, but they can change how you meet them? And that's how this circumstance felt. It felt like two people that had a situation where they were not in agreement, and they really looked looked at the situation. They both became accountable. The one that initiated it, and this was important, the one that initiated came to the other with a gesture of truce. And it was such a beautiful thing to see, um, because the other person could have said, "Oh no, one time and once is all you get," or they could say, "You know what? Let's do a restart." And I really feel like, if you go into your environments and you let them heal themselves, you'd be surprised with some of the magical situations that you can see in your day to day. So as you go out today or go out next week, or see a situation that looks like it's going to get out of hand, sometimes the best thing you can do is to step back and let it handle itself. But you just place the intent and the good energy that way, so that that relationship can heal itself without intervention, except the people that are involved, because it's really important for outsiders to let relationships heal organically without taking sides. So I hope that wasn't too confusing, but words are so important, especially in today's world where one comment can take someone off or offend them, and leave a relationship with no return. And that's really not where we're trying to get right now in the world. We're trying to stay in a we're, adults, and we have our own thoughts, but to be conscious of everyone being different, and that you bringing in words that have no continuing ability to heal. They just say, "Oh, it's just me, and only this happens to me," and and they're expressing it to you, and you're going, "But I can't accept this if I don't live my life like that." So deflect those responses. Let situations heal organically, and really be careful when you use your words, and to give your words an opportunity to create experience and learning opportunities for growth and connection. So I hope you have a great week, and thank you for listening. Talk to you soon.